with the slowdown in the European community and also the Americas, that's putting even more pressure on margins, bringing prices down. Of course, with the internet, more and more sales being made through multi-channel, internet, catalogue, TV, etc. Means that people expect to pay less, the Amazon effect. So they want to have their goods delivered faster, cheaper, which that pressure then just travels all the way up the supply chain to manufacturer, to logistics providers like the big major 3PL companies and even some of the smaller ones. So all of them are looking at how they can reduce the cost of transporting goods, housing goods, delivering goods, and then of course the complexities of the different environments, especially in emerging markets. Some of the most buoyant markets for the major 3PLs around the world are South America, parts of Asia, and so on. And of course, the infrastructure in those countries is growing. It's still developing. So, for example, roads between Vietnam and China are still dirt track, no highways yet. So, massive investment to be made to build infrastructure for goods to be able to be transported efficiently. And as part of that, a lot of people talk about the cloud, having their data sitting on a cloud, using a provider who can either provide the solutions on demand, host the solutions in a cloud, either by the vendor or by a third party, and then customers can buy as they need and then potentially give back when they don't need to deal with their peaks and troughs. There are different procurement professionals around, and so they're stuck with the price pressures from their own customers. They turn around and look at solution providers like RedPrairie to say, well, how can you help us? How can you help us deliver to our customers at the price points that our customers expect to pay? For example, Singapore is not a cheap city. Salaries are reasonably expensive. So how can you provide a project and a solution in Indonesia, Vietnam, somewhere like that, at local rates, but with Singapore-level expertise? And that's a challenge because it's expensive to provide people. So we have to look at alternative ways to find lower-cost resources, but skilled resources that can help deliver projects for companies and procurement managers at a low-cost price point. And one of the ways is, as I mentioned, cloud and hosting and on-demand.